A Kelowna woman is speaking out about pedestrian safety. She was nearly struck by vehicles a couple of times this year while using a crosswalk at the intersection of Highway 33 and Gerstmer Road.
I crossed Gerstmer and then I was waiting to cross Highway 33 and I look behind me because I honestly don't really trust the left-hand turners, and I saw it was actually a BC Transit Handy Dart bus. I saw it there, I thought he saw me, I started to walk, and as I got to the center line, he just whipped in front of me like I could have touched the bus. I did call BC Transit and their response, the supervisor was kind of just, oh, I'll look into it. This isn't the first time at this intersection that something like that has happened. I've crossed this way and had a truck. We're facing each other, so I would assume they see me turning, and I had to jump back to avoid getting hit. And someone walking towards on the opposite side of the crosswalk was like, what the heck?
At least 3 pedestrians have been struck and killed on Kelowna streets this year. That has prompted increased enforcement by Kelowna RCMP.
The Kelowna RCMP are focusing on all areas that are higher risk to pedestrians, including areas that have more pedestrian traffic, have more traffic, including intersections, areas around schools, areas around parks, and areas where they have marked crosswalks.
Fall is an especially dangerous time for pedestrians, according to BCAA.
Because of the weather, the fall weather, bringing darker days, rainy days as well. And the time change on November 2nd makes for traveling times during those peak traveling times more challenging for drivers. And then we have Halloween as well, which brings kids out onto the streets at night.
Trick-or-treaters will be out in droves on Friday. Drivers are reminded to be extra vigilant between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m.
Make sure that you're paying attention to the areas where there might be parked cars, because little children can dart out in between, and they don't always pay attention to the roads.
Milton hopes by sharing her story, the message will finally get through.
And the speed that you can kill a person is 30 kilometers an hour. That's it. That is nothing. That's not fast. And yeah, pay attention, because that might be your family member or your kid crossing the road that you're about to hit.
For Castanet News in Kelowna, I'm Cindy White.